He was known as the man who never lost in court, Daniel Keene. To the legal world, he was a genius, sharp-tongued, tactically brilliant, and fearless in the face of controversy. But behind the headlines and courtroom applause lay a decision that would not only haunt his career. It would destroy his life. In the fall of 2016, Keene took on a case that most lawyers wouldn't touch. A high-profile, brutal murder, a young woman found strangled in her apartment, her name, Liana Brooks. She was 27, a schoolteacher, beloved by her community. The suspect? Her ex-boyfriend, Marcus Langston, a man with a history of violence, a motive, and all the wrong answers. Police found Marcus's DNA on the door handle. A neighbor claimed to have seen him entering the building just hours before Liana was killed. And worst of all, her phone records placed him at the scene. To many, it was a sealed deal. But not to Daniel Keene. He believed, or claimed to believe, that Marcus was innocent. When asked why he took the case, Daniel simply said,
"It's not about guilt or innocence. It's about what can be proven."
Keene's defense was bold. He questioned the neighbor's eyesight. He pointed out inconsistencies in the forensic timeline. He argued that the police had rushed to judgment, and that the real killer could still be out there. Day after day, he painted Marcus as a victim of sloppy policing and public bias. The courtroom held its breath. Viewers around the country followed the trial like a true crime drama. And then, the verdict, not guilty. The courtroom fell silent. Then, chaos. Liana's family wept. Protesters gathered outside the courthouse. But Daniel Keene stood before the cameras, his face cold and composed.
"The system worked," he said. "Doubt remains, and doubt protects the innocent."
But the truth? The truth was darker than doubt. 2 months later, the headlines returned. A second woman, Camille Reyes, found dead in eerily similar circumstances. Same city. Same signs. Same nightmare. The press began to whisper. Then, to shout. Marcus Langston was missing. A nationwide manhunt followed. For weeks, nothing. No sightings. No contact. Until an abandoned farmhouse on the outskirts of town revealed the body of a third victim. And a note, scrawled in red ink. "You gave me freedom. Let me show you what I did with it." The message was addressed to one man, Daniel Keene. The news hit like a tidal wave. TV anchors replayed Daniel's closing arguments over and over. Online, he was branded a traitor to justice. Social media lit up with images of him shaking Marcus's hand in court. He was called a monster in a suit. A man who fought for evil and got paid for it. Clients withdrew. His partners distanced themselves. His wife, unable to bear the pressure, left, taking their daughter with her. Daniel stayed silent. No interviews. No statements. Until one night, nearly a year after Marcus vanished, Daniel was attacked outside his home by a masked man who whispered just one word before fleeing.
Murderer.
He survived the assault. But he didn't survive the weight of his own conscience. In 2018, Daniel resigned from the bar, vanished from public life, and moved to a small cabin upstate. No one's heard from him since. Was he wrong to defend Marcus? Was he just doing his job? Or had he crossed a moral line that the law could never define? Daniel Keene followed the letter of the law, and it cost him everything. Because justice, real justice, isn't found in technicalities or loopholes. Sometimes, it comes too late. And sometimes, it doesn't come at all. Thanks for watching. Please do well to subscribe for weekly crime stories, courtroom drama, and true legal shockers.